everyone, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy. Earlier, when we were playing this, we maxed out, I'm saying it's maxed out because it's not. Well, it is, but just for as far as we are in the game. So it's maxed for the time being. We maxed out Botany, and then during a bit of carpentry, I realised that we did while we were waiting for Botany. I realised, oh fuck, we're gonna need mining. And then during mining, I realised, oh fuck, we're also gonna want blacksmithing. So that's what I'm going to start working on eventually. So I'm putting a flag there. Where am I coming down here? But for now, what we're going to be doing is working on the main story quest. So I think during the day, if I don't want to record Dragon Age, I'm going to stream this. And we'll work on gathering skills and crafting skills. Because I think that's going to be the best use, really. And I think it'll be quite interesting as well. That reminds me, I should do our duty finder. Do leveling. Join. See how long it takes for us to get into one of these. Yeah, we'll get our usual stuff going. But yeah, so tomorrow during the day, once I get back from town, I'm planning on recording some more Dragon Age, Inquisition, Advance and that. And then, once we've done that, we'll go on to Dragon Age Veilguard. Once we complete that, we'll give it a break for a bit, and then just go into this a month somewhere. Yeah, that's my plan for the time being. Yeah, I'm not expecting us to let me see that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make like it's about that, and then click save, and then bring it down a bit and over to here. I don't think we really need it that big, you know. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew her... Tractor? You in here drinking again? If you are, that goo-boo had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in too, with me trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend have here have? For fuck's sake. And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew that goo-boo, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream. A company of heroes slew Titan. You bloody halfwit. Ah, aye, well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside, will learn the truth. The Limson way, okay? Tagtrum, if you didn't slay the Goo-Boo, you may consider your contract revoked. I kind of want to fail it just so you don't lose it, but I think you have to win no matter what. I am just gonna remove that flag. I'm gonna remove that text. I'm going to find where my keyboard is. Second. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna whip up my keyboard here. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I need to check my Manson. Great. So, I've got no charger till God knows when now. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, not this one. Well, at least I don't have to worry about dying. On themselves. Okay. Well, yeah. Forgot about that. I've never had this one top of the dungeon before. tank wouldn't keep on moving. It does kind of make it hard for me to attack. Don't know why they wasted them. Kind of annoying that the hero wasted that ability. Because there's a better time they could have used that. Oh yeah, it's the Ivory Door. Yeah, I forgot about that. And you shouldn't just jump off. 'Cause that screws it. If you die, you fuck it for the healer. I really need them to stop running with enemies. Because nothing can be attacked. That's what I don't get. I don't know a single class that can run and also attack. Right, at least it's just a boss now. I can't focus on the enemy for some reason. I'm gonna give it to Halo. He did good there. What I find funny is I've got the bigger boulder and he's got the smaller boulder. Oh, it's some level locked. That's why. alright, I admit it, I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson. Honest, I have. And save your blubbering, tracked him. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so I, look, his name was Waistgate, alright? Waistgate. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's the thing's name is. Titan is his name. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. I mean, he's not wrong. Aye, so where are we now? So we want to be going to Costa del Sol. Oh, hang on. There we are. Yeah, while I'm doing that, nope. Duty finder, not leveling guild hests if we can. But I think, yeah. Let's do this. And see if I can get put into it as well. Oh, interesting that it says once 2 tanks, 2 healers in 4 DDs. But hang on, let me. Hang on. Let me withdraw. So, no, I didn't mean to do that. So I can change to white mage. And then queue for it. Because I've noticed if you queue as healer or tank, you're getting a lot faster. So I'll queue up as that. No, we're getting faster. While we do that, we'll talk to this fella. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending on us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then? Just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I laboured for the well-being of you and yours. And my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with a power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and fell primals, but each victory was bought with the blood, or with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him, in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will. We mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not take you into Argamara on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee the security for Master Gegeruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Argamara. Now, it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done, if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I'll use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Heh, very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. We've only got 20 levels to go. Well, I mean by 20 levels, 20 main story quest levels to go. Alright, so we've got 2 healers now. We just need 1 more tank and 3 more DDs by the looks of it. Master Gegeruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. And Nyx has recently been seen prowling to the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nix and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Okay. Average wait time more than half an hour. And that's fine. Well, where am I supposed to be going? I genuinely have no idea. Down this way. Now I see it on the map. Any map? And I'm just got to do this as a healer while we wait for this. Oh, so you just need 2 more DDs now, 1 tank. There we go. Top box this guy. Well, did you deal with the Nix? I did, yes. Here's the leg. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed that he served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Thanks. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. A Master Gegeruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegeruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is an extremely exotic feast, and so, Wolfbreeder, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. But the first ingredient I would have you travel to South Shroud and speak with Landonel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Cracks? Either do it, or don't. I have work to do. I mean, he has a fair point. Oh god. You just got to wait for 2 more days now. Like he said, he wants to go to Camp Tranquil and speak to one of his brethren. And here they are. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So, this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Wilfrida. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. I mean, okay. Oh yeah, I need to speak to you again. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Travelling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Debtor here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So, understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven spiller. Well, what's you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Wilfrida. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. I mean, if that's what you want to believe, mate, you believe that. I think now we're just waiting on one more DD to join. And then I'll be asking us to ready up. it's saying more than 30 minutes. I'm a bit surprised at. I've got a feeling it's that just for safety's sake, I reckon. Hey, adamantoise egg. Now pick it up. And now we hand it in. And I should really get my chocobo out. Don't we have more than that? Yeah. Okay. Well. Now, when I get a place of my own on here, I will look at growing my old DDs. That's the first time I've seen old DDs do it before the rest of us. That's pretty damn impressive. Now just waiting on the tank. And then we'll go back to being the samurai. Come on, tank. Come on, tank. Don't make us wait in queue again. The tank's gonna make us wait in queue again, innit? We've all waited a long time. Oh no, I'm not okay. This is a new one for me. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. Alright, I think really we should have one tank, one healer with one tank, and then have... Yeah, I get it. The way this would perfectly be done is if we had one tank, one healer, one side of the map. One tank and one healer on the other side, and 2 DDs of each tank. That would be the more ideal way of doing it. I didn't mean to do that one. Yeah, so you'd have one tank here, one tank there, and you wouldn't really have them front pass. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to give it to... Okay. I won't give it to them then. Wow, that's a lot of experience, huh? Yeah, in big groups I don't really like being the tank. Right, so here we are again. In our samurai outfit. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Yep, here's your egg, mate. Ha 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 ha. Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to Sullen Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Eduard. None. He will be your guide next. Safe travels, Wolfbreeder. Right, so... Southern Thanalan, you say?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I want talking to you, bitch. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna mute this bitch because she's a fucking noisy little cow. Fucking Alexa. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that, I was just checking some messages. Alright. So there's a little... Well, I need to see, I think we're in here. State your business, adventurer. Ha ha ha. So, this is the one Weescape sends me? I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you. And until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. I mean, fair enough. I'll take this one. And I'm just going to take the silver pieces. Persistent bugger. Very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle. There's no mistake in that. And you did manage to obtain the adamantite egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once thought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined a company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient becoming the pragmatic. That is why I claim my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven wolf. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, I would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Maljerk encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your first test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go. Slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Okay? Easy. I am samurai after all. And on we go. Now what I'm planning on doing is leveling this to level 10, well up to level 16, and do the same with White Mage and Paladin, and then these I'm just going to keep them at 50 for now. I will do anyway once we get to them, but they'll only be done like during the day if I want. If I don't fancy playing Dragon Age Inquisition. There we go. And now we wait. Sorry, bud. At least you tried. At least you can say that. I'm zooming out just so you can not tail flashing your face like that. No, wrong one. It's that one I want to go into. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? Yes, he is. Here's the crude necklace, sir. 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew him when... I knew when he spied it from afar. He would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredients you seek. Thanks. We don't want any of these because they're all bad for me. So we'll go for the silver. A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so this meat is highly prized. It's a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Okay, well, good job my skills aren't lacking. Let me have a look at duty and see what's the next one. Okay, so nothing after this one then. So this is the last one. Okay, interesting. You got a Battles of Embers. Yeah, so all we'll be doing from now on is just leveling ones. So I'm gonna get on our mount. Whatever one it picks on for us. And we'll get running in the direction we need to go. Oh yes, I've also remembered our hunting log. We've not done that in a while, have we? So we've got Gladiator, 5 out of 10 on number 4. We've got Conjurer, 5 out of 10 on number 2. And 2 out of 10 for Immortal Flames. We'll just have to keep an eye out for these creatures as we go. That's probably going to be my best bet. Let's get running. surprised we're able to climb all that. I'm just gonna mess with this fella. Just for a second. Here we go. Now over here. I'm just gonna pick this guy and just go whoop up. I don't know how far we'll get main story quest wise, but yeah, we'll eventually get there. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Yep, here you go. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Wolfbreeder. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Bryce-Kate. Worry not. You have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know naught of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Bryce-Kate's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Okay. What is it? Yeah, well, we got the silver again. The captain was always fond of this brand wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Whisker was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert moulder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Wolfbreeder. Right, okay. So, to Costa del Sol. course I do like Costa del Sol. Might be my favourite place here. Well met, Wilfrida. Landonel and Eward, none. Both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Some Onyx brand wine for you, good sir. Ah, my favourites. I shall have to thank the nun, personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. Great. Okay. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Grey Phlox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to the Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to the Raincatcher Gully, where Brave Phlox and her people have made their home. Okay. Well, kind of before I do that, I want to do this. Yes. Because I've got a few things I want to check. Well, if I turn to the carpenter, yeah, I can now speak to you again. To learn the clear prism. Well, get the clear prism, but learn how to make glamour prisms. Thanks to yours truly, you have a basic understanding of glamours, yes? I also understand you're no stranger to crafting this and that by yourself. It so happens these skills can be applied to a singular cause. Would you be interested in helping to bring more glamour to the world? By that, I mean learning to make glamour prisms, either for personal use or to aid the aesthetically underprivileged. I will explain everything in due course, but there is something I need to prepare beforehand. Bring me some Arthadian orange juice. In the meantime, would you just ask Fulslind? Yeah, Fulslind. Same as last time. Well, staring at me isn't going to get that orange juice hard any quicker. Hurry up, would you? Yeah, you're a bit of a bitch, aren't you, mate? Can't say I do hate this woman. Swigrim's still got you running errands then, and she wants Arthadian orange juice this time? 12 preserve. Well, here it is. I think she and I need to have a little chat about her tab. This order alone costs more than some of our big drinking regulars spend in a whole night. Holy fuck. That is some expensive orange juice. You have my drink, I take it? Yeah, apparently it's also extremely expensive. Now that's what I call orange juice. Eastern oranges have a bitter kick that truly invigorates the soul. Ahem. All that jumping around almost made it go down the wrong way. Anyway, before we begin, I have a confession to make. To be perfectly frank, my expensive tastes in orange juice have to be paid for somehow. While my intentions are sincere, my reasons for helping you are not entirely altruistic. Pass this letter to Goberin the merchant and he'll allow you to browse his Glamour Prism recipe tomes. If you buy any of them, he'll give me a cut of the profits. You'll have the knowledge you seek, and I'll have the money for orange juice. What could be more piquant? Okay. I mean, that's fair enough. I will also send word to my associate Whiskard in Revenant's Toll. We have a similar arrangement, and I'm sure you'll find his prices just as fair as Goberin's. You should start with Goberin, though, since his stall's right there by the Piste. Once you've read one of those books, you'll be able to make the prisons yourself and share the glory and glamours with the masses. Yeah, and it's a carpentry one I want. Yes, and now this guy will speak to us whenever we want now. I sense you come in pursuit of true elegance. And is the letter of introduction peeking from your pocket? May I see it? Yep, here you go, bud. So you as Swergim's protege, and you wish to produce glamour prisms, a noble endeavour. My selection of terms reserved for only the most deserving are yours to peruse. Thanks. You may now purchase master crafting terms from Goberin, as well as Tatoroga in Mardana. By using the terms, you can learn the recipes within. Yes, if we do this, the terms, Emperor's New Fists. Okay, so I'll get that. Yeah, so if I remember right, we have this. So let's get the hat, the robe, the gloves. We have the breeches, I believe, already. Clear Prism, Glamour Dispeller, Master Carpenter Glamour. This song contains a round of woodworking recipes that can only be learned by highly skilled carpenters, yes. Then you've got the blacksmith one, the glamour, the armourer, goldsmith, leatherwork, weaver, which is the leather work, I believe. Yeah, the clothing one. And the alchemist. I will get all of these. guess I will end up learning them all eventually. If I can't already learn them now. Yes, I'll do it with all of them. And so then it will allow me to craft it no matter what crafting I eventually learn. I do know I need to work on locksmithing. So if I now come to here, and then triangle, triangle, this is what it requires. So it requires 1 clear prism and 2 walnut lumber. So if we now come here and press triangle, where's walnut, 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 you, there's walnut. So if we have plenty of walnut, we could in turn make walnut lumber. Now if I come to here, how much walnut do we have? 67. So we could in turn make 20 right now, which I think I'm going to do. To do that, here we go, and I've got to make at least 1. So what the fuck are you? Okay, so let me move you to here. And I'm just gonna do that because we just need 1. We don't need it to be high quality. So if we now do this and make it as many as we can, which is 19. And we'll get a mixture of succeeds, high quality succeeded, and we'll get some fails. So we'll just see how many we get. This is going to level up our carpentry doing so. Hopefully we don't fail any. Oh, there's a high quality one. I'm going to say I don't believe you can make high quality prison ones. So, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I don't believe you can, in fact, make a oh, I need wind crystals. Right. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. So at least we've got them now. So I'm just gonna say for now, let's throw you and you and. And I'll eventually get to messing around with that. Right, let me go back to our samurai. I thought it was going to be able to make one. Interesting. But now I'm also, while I'm here, gonna pick up this guy's quest and go for that gold piece, I think. Yeah. I can't take 2 steps around this place without hearing Wolf Breeder this or Wolf Breeder that. Why? It's as if you're some kind of God's damned hero. But I jest, even I can see that you're itching to find a new battleground to hone your skills. Fortunately, I know just the place. The Aurum Vale. Head southwest through the central highlands of Coerthus and seek out a man named something, and tell him that Edric sent you. Okay, I will. Right, so... We'll go through this one. This is a new daily dungeon that we can potentially do. Okay. The fuck? There we go. And it's sort of down that way we want to be heading. I don't believe anything will attack me. But just because I don't believe that doesn't mean that won't happen. Oh fuck. Alright, yeah, I'll see what's happening here. Oh man, this is a long run either way. This is going to take us a little while to get there. At least hopefully it will help us level up our mount so when we're here it runs faster. At least them ice shards we can get via mining, I think. That will be one way of getting them. And then what I do find interesting is, say I have an overload of them, so I've got 1,000. I could then say, right, every one after 1,000 I sell, or I could do every one after 500 sell. Because I do sell for a nice amount of money, to be fair. A giant reader. Oh, you wanna fight with you, bud? Okay, I'll fight you. Yeah, that's what I thought, bud. I would be interested to see some of them giant monsters that you can see roaming around. They're like level 50. If I could take one of them on as a samurai. Oh, that's cool, that's a player that. That's really fucking cool. And it should be... Okay, so you want to have that as well, that wall. Okay. I'm just gonna stop. I need to run out now, because that's just fucking annoying. But also, we're here. Hail, adventurer. Wait, do not tell me Nedrick sent you. Tell me this, adventurer. Do you know how the Aurum Vale earned its most enticing name? Well, allow me to enlighten you. The cave is rich with sulfur and mithril ore, which through reactions is the groundwater. Through reactions with the groundwater, combined to exude golden-hued fumes. A beautiful sight, that is, until you realize the damn death clouds are burning your chest from within. If you still wish to take your life in your hands, I'll not be the one that stops you, but do try not to get killed. I've dragged enough corpses out of the Vale to last me a lifetime. Okay? Cool. Again, I'll just take these. And now I can enter it. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder. And I'll be entering with NPCs. Just because I don't want to fanny around waiting for other players. It is a pretty looking place. I'll give it that. Hey, let's get doing this. I think it's going to be easier if you just go on making sure everything is dead. Oh, move on. boss is looking mighty fun. Locksmith. Hey, buddy. Samurai gauge. Oh yes, this is a Kenki gauge. Kenki gauge displays the current amount of Kenki a samurai has accumulated. Kenki slowly builds in a samurai's blade through successful execution of weapon skills of third eye. Kenki is required to execute special devastating attacks such as that. Required at level 54, at level 70 and more. The Sen gauge displays which of three Sen effects: Setsu top, Getsu left, and Ka right. Our currently accumulated Sen is required to perform thingy. The number of Sen accumulated determining which weapon skill will be executed. 1 for Higanbana, 2 for Tenka Gurken, and 3 for Mida Setsugaka. So I now have the sword gauge thing, but you won't see that until we leave by the looks of it. Okay. Gold time another boss, that looks it. Okay, well I don't, so far, I don't hate this dungeon. Not like the other one. And there's the boss for this area. now we're coming into here. Time comes chair. So I think Bloodbath might be our healing. I think. Like our self-heal. Which if that's the case, that is awesome. I'm going to take some damage to see if that is the case. Oh, fuck, that wiped me out. Okay. Yeah, no. So what does Bloodbath do? Converts a portion of physical damage into damage dealt into HP. Yeah, so that does do what I thought it does. That's your self-heal. Right, that's handy to know. Right, slowly figuring it out. Right. So because I'm with NPCs, if I die, we all die. If you're just curious, why we just out there and then he'll look at it really nice. Well, he'll look at it fast I've got to say, once you understand how the samurai works, it's actually really easy. I will, once we get one of our classes to level 80, I think it is, I will try out the Reaper one. And see if that one's easy to understand like this is. This one is actually... I don't get why its class is really difficult. Because look, you just do that, into that, into that, that, into that, into that, that, into that. I don't know what that NG one is. What is NG? There's a ranged attack. Oh, it's a ranged attack. Right. Oh, it's fucking neat. That's good to know I've got a ranged attack. So I'll be handy in like the boss fights, not when you can't get too close. I'm here. Oh, okay. Let's do that and save it. And yeah, you can now see we should have like the Emperor's heart and the Emperor's chest robes and that all in here. I will go to Oh, hang on. We'll go to Gridania to go to my house, or to go to the inn, to then, put that in my thing. To say there was, say I liked all this, but there was, say a headpiece, that I just didn't like the look of. Yeah, which looks like this. So I didn't like the look of that, which, to be honest, I don't like the look of that. But I didn't want to, say, do that. I could easily get rid of it. Which I think is quite neat. Same with like legs, this. I think that's quite cool. Now you can just hide them. Treasure coffin there. They were the bed keepers. Interesting. So here's the treasure coffer. I can't accept it because I already possess it. Okay. Huh. I have no idea which way we came from that way. So it's this way we need to go. Back on the go. And I think this is the final boss room? Yes, it is. Mapping the realm. Aurum Vale. Here we go. lies his mystery. Oh, didn't like that, did you, buddy? Come on, you sick fucker. There we go, killed it. And now it's that dungeon. Right, there's our last treasure coffer. And before I leave, I'm gonna... Nope, that was it. Okay. So I'll save that last time. Okay, well, let's leave that. And now, I'm gonna go back there again. Oh, please tell us what minion it is. Oh, that's cool. Let's use that. Oh, we got leather. Okay. I think I'm gonna have that on for now. Let's have a little mobile. Seedling followers. Yeah, there's Arcatan, I think. What I'm wanting to do is... Oh. No, pressing the wrong fucking buttons again. I do every single fucking time. Right, finally. Kenki Gauge. I'm gonna bring you down to about there, I think. No, yeah, just... I mean, have you there, I think. Right, and now I'm going to speak to you. Petrola Queen. Heard we're in the same trade. You're in better shape than me, though. A mishap at the Wanderer's Palace nearly did me in. But boy, was it worth it. The calamity drained near half the water from Bronze Lake, and there it was, an ancient temple of Oshun. Why, it's called a palace then. Oh, why is it called a palace then? Beats me. I just went in looking for the treasure. Me and my fella. It was like a dream. That's what it was like. The water hadn't done a thing. There were gold-framed mirrors, bright as the moon. We gazed upon ourselves, draped in chains of pearl, dancing on the floor of marble and malachite, like a king and queen, me and my fella. A daring-do adventurer like yourself wouldn't say no to a chance like that now, would you? Tell you what, go down to the docks west of Camp Bronze Lake and talk to Abazi Chirazi. He used to be a boon companion of mine. He'll ferry you to the palace. Okay, now my question is, where the fuck is Bronze Lake? Inertia, Trauma Queen, Camp Bronze Lake. So I've apparently been there, just not known that I've been there. Right, so we are going this way. Oh, this place! Yes, I know this place. Yeah, I remember this place. Didn't know this place was Bronze Lake. I should have known this place was Bronze Lake. I don't know why I'm on that, to be honest. The fellow we're talking to is this one. You're one of Alan's, aren't you? That one's got a ghost in her attic, you know. Keeps sending other adventurers to that damn place she calls a palace, thinking you're going to bring her fella back. 'Twas 7 of us that day, and one of them her fella. My best friend was another. Soon as we walked in, a Tonberry attacked. It was dark, and we couldn't get purchase on the floor, for 'twas covered in lake slime, then in blood. What's more there to say? Only her and I made it out by the grace of the 12. Everyone else is dead. Think I'd leave him behind? Leave my brother and by another blood? If I hadn't seen what the Tonberry left, I saw no treasure there, only death. I said my piece. You still want to see for yourself? That's your business. I'll ferry you there, for my adventuring days are over, and I'm the bowman of this lake. She thinks they all live, you see. All 5 of them hiding from the Tonberry somewhere in the palace. She tried to flee the infirmary. She told folk about her friends needing rescuing. Then she got sly. Ah, poor lost darling. See, personally, I don't know what we need as a samurai. Or anyway, so I'm just going to go with the cash option. The Wanderer's Palace, now accessible. Great. And we're going to go in. Reveling your character is crucial to unlocking the Elsie's end content, however, it is not only The only value you need to keep an eye on. Oh, yeah, okay. Aha. Okay. Should I go in as this? Or should I go in as my tank? I think I'll go in as my tank. And then I'll see if... Yeah, because this one you can't do it as... Yeah, no, so I won't do it as a paladin then. I'll do it as a white mage. This one can only be done with people. There we go. Light party. Hell yeah. The Wanderer's Palace. The Nausea. This is the first one that can't be done with people. So I hope the tank realises what I did there. And realises we can't... And they can't tank all our damage, and I can't fucking heal that fast. Why are you doing it again, my dude? And I'm not casting. This tank's a cunt. I'm using Cure 1. I'm not using Cure 1. I've been using Cure 2 the entire fucking time. A mixture of Cure 1 and Cure 2 because you get a bigger fucking boost. So if you do Cure 1, Cure 2, and it pops up with that thing, with that glow around the box, you get a bigger boost to healing. Also, as a tank, you have self-fucking-healed. Unless you're a paladin. Which he's not, he's a fucking marauder. So, why is he a shit marauder, not using the fucking heals in the damage things? Yeah, great tanking, cunt. Yeah, I'm the fucking bomber. Fuck like out of this. No, wrong one. Alright,